A new note on Morometii, a final one. I'm 97% sure. By Marin Preda. One of the important works in this land. It was on a need-to-read basis, a need-to-read list in high school, if I remember well. I'm not sure because I know what my Übermensch, my wonderful professor of literature, Anton Chevorchian, that was a man you rarely find. I mean, I didn't meet three others like him. And he only asked us to read the first volume, not the second. In the second, the quality of the writing is going down and is not as good as to make it a worthwhile read. And I'm speculating. I'm thinking now. I'm not sure. Maybe there's also some propaganda which was needed at points. I mean, you have to I don't know, make the peasants sound better, as have that historical explanation in communist days for history and anything, the class war. We lived in a dictatorship of the proletariat. I mean, the poor, the workers were the ruling class, so to say. You know the theory. Animal Farm, George Orwell, all animals are equal, some animals are more equal than others. And basically we lived in hell, even if we kept hearing over the loudspeakers the mass media that this is heaven. So peasant good, the small landlord, Bolosu, let's say, that's one of the characters, bad. That was the suggestion. Of course, this author was more subversive than that, at least in parts of his work. I remember another novel of his which created a furore, had a huge impact. It was cel mai bine dintre pământeni, the most loved of human beings, something like that. I don't know if it was translated in how, what the title was for that. And in that, there's so much subversive talk that it was banned for a while. And I remember my father, who had some connections in the printing house, Casa Scântei or something. He had a friend there, and he was giving him something which he had and the other didn't. This is like in the Stone Age, in this communist era, the best of the best, as people would have it. You needed to trade things at times. Of course, there were money in the black market, and especially dollars. Dollars could buy officially things in dollar shops. Officially, that is, if you had a foreigner to buy it for you, or you had the legal papers or something. Of course, if you're part of the nomenclatura, that's also another completely different story. They are the ones who, or their descendants, who rule today. By the way, PSD is the party in power now. The Red Plague, as it was called in demonstrations in the middle of the town, that has won the elections. People can vote for Trump, why not for Red Plague? In coming back to the dollar shops, yes, you could get that, but otherwise, there was little, sometimes nothing available in the shops. You could go in and find empty, really empty shops. Or when bread was coming, or some butter, there were so many items you never ever found in a regular shop. mango, avocado I've seen for real only after 1990. You had to barter. I have some ties. I'm thinking my father had ties at some point. He knew somebody who worked at a tie factory, or I don't know. And you give me ce mai bine între pământe. The most, the best love of all people or something. And that's how I could read and be fascinated by, indeed, the subversive material. But being an adolescent, a teenager actually, 16, 17, I remember I was probably even more thrilled by sexual aspects. And I remember I learned from Petrini, from the protagonist, or one of his friends, people in his entourage, a long, strange Hungarian curse, something with a horse, the thing of the horse in the what? Yeah, well, sounded strange, long, and then curses are what stick to a sick mind.